AZAM is back.
So we've gone from Cory pulling parts to like this huge tractor. Like, what are those things called that turn into transformers? Like a big real transformer.
Like a real life one.
Yes. You cannot believe the power in this thing. You ready, friend? Let's pull the engine out of this car. Mike, tell me what we're looking at here.
So what we got here is an old Alero. This car is now at the very end of its life. It's going through the final recycling phase. So we're pulling the motor and transmission, which has value for the aluminum and the other precious metals that are in each and every one of these cars that we all drive. So he's gonna pull the radiator, the condenser, he's gonna pull the motor, the transmission. Right now he's going into the dash where the wire harness is primarily, because that way we can harvest all that copper. Instead of that going back to the landfill, now that material will get recycled and reused, made into new copper pipe or new wiring. That's the value in recycling. So, may not be the prettiest thing, but this is what ends up happening with automobiles at the end of their life.
The precision of your operator is fascinating. Now that wiring harness he just pulled out there.
10 pounds of copper right there that he just pulled out of that vehicle.
Boy, oh boy. And the power of these machines is just incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is. So once we get the car, once you get out of the car, absolutely everything that is salvageable. Oh, the PT Cruiser. Lee Iacocca must be crying right now. Boy, the I'll compliment you as well. Things are so tidy here. You can't afford to kind of run a messy operation, although it's noisy and there's a lot going on at once. Everything seems to get sorted into its own pile. You know where it's all headed, right?
Absolutely. That's a key part of our operations is keeping everything clean, neat, and organized.
Yeah. Well, your man Oscar over here, he runs this part of the grounds. Now, what are we about to see here?
So before we can ship a car to the shredder, it goes through a crusher. That allows the car to be compact, nice and tight package where we can then go ahead and ship it to the next level or the next line in the processing unit.
Well, I can't even tell what car we're looking at right now, but if we can...
Oscar, run the lid up.
Oh, yeah. This is the Oldsmobile Alero. That's the one that we were just working on, Troy and Andrea. So...
This car's getting ready to go in the crusher. Hopefully we have time to
crush it
in the segment here.
right now.
Yeah, we're gonna crush it, Troy.
Open and crush this thing down.
Can we go to this place every day?
Troy would like to come out here every day. This could be a regular feature as far as Troy and I are concerned.
This is a great stress reliever. You stick a car in here, you crush it, and the stress just can leave.
It does. It's a stress reducer.
Yeah.
Your stress is crushed.
Oh my gosh.
Right along with your vehicle.
Well, Troy, I hope you're ready because we're about to take this Oldsmobile Alero and we're going to reduce it. What's the typical height of one of these cars? 3 feet, maybe, when you're done?
Yeah, so we already have 3 cars pressed together here. We're gonna.
Oh, you've got 3 in there?
We're gonna add a 4th to it if we can get the machine to stop for a second and we have time, because that's the fun part.
Oh, we've got
These are
time.
already crushed, so we've already seen the excitement there. But to see one go in there that hasn't and get it pressed and flattened.
Troy's already talking to the producer. We're dumping things out of the show so that we can check this out. Well, I don't.
We're in good shape. 8:45. Yeah, we got
We've got to dismount from the. We got to dismount from the tractor now, Troy.
Live TV.
Stand by.
Standing by.
That's weird thinking there's 3 cars in there. 'Cause I thought there were only 2, but you
Okay.
can see that. You can
Looks
see the
like
3
we're
different
back in-
wheels.
Yeah. So we've got 3 cars in there
Look at
now,
that.
as Mike said.
That is crazy.
Okay, here we go.
We're about to load in this Alero. Now, the Olds Alero, not a super popular badge, would you say?
Correct. As we all know, Oldsmobile is a discontinued product line for GM, and so we're starting to see these cars phase out. Now, who
Get in
knows
there, you.
if someday they might be a classic or not, but
Yeah.
as far as we're concerned, scrap metal.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said a car like this, it'll come back as rebar.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
most of the material here locally goes to a company, ends up finally in a steel mill in Mesa, which stays local, which is good for the local economy, called CMC, and they have a state-of-the-art rolling mill where they make rebar. Going into the new 202 project, buildings all over the valley. But a lot of this will end up as rebar.
Mike, thank you so much. Mike Pearson, he and his family have been keeping the valley clean of junked cars for a long, long time. The company, next year you'll celebrate your 100th anniversary.
That's
Congratulations.
amazing.
That's impressive.
All right.
That's a run.
Yeah,
Nice
Troy,
stuff.
I'm with you. I could do this every day.
Yeah,
I could
love
watch the
yourself.
pincher finger here just go
Look at
and
that
go
thing.
and go.
You're right. The precision that guy went in there and yanked out individual things with those pinchers. And I think
know.
our next trip, producer Jen, should be to that steel factory.
Yeah, to see it all
We make it see what comes rebar.
reused. Yeah.
We'll be right back.